How long has it been? What even happened? Why am I unconscious? Wait. That's right. Somebody is...
Come on! Get up! Please! Nagamori! You're going to get up, right?
Abelona, stop trying. We are losing precious investigation time.
Hey! I don't want to only be reserved to getting him on his feet, but somebody told me I couldn't leave until he got up.
Yeah! You were found with the body. Suspect number uno.
Nagamori, if you can hear me, please listen. I didn't kill Natsuhiko, but no matter what I say, they won't believe me. I know we don't exactly get along, but I need somebody on my side, and you're one of the few people I think may actually see past all the blood. I couldn't care less if I died here, but we can't let his killer go free. So, please just wake up.
Is this what I think it is?
It would appear so. But how did this end up here?
Do you think he died in here?
Well, you would probably know.
Mari, seriously, save it! We have just found something major! Focus!
The blood looks rather fresh, I must say.
Huh? It does?
Yes, the pink is still quite vibrant. Had it been left out, it would have desaturated as it reacts with the oxygen in the air.
I don't think I saw anybody on my way to this place before I found... you know.
Uh-huh.
Save it! This is probably the place with the most blood. Aside from where we found the body, of course.
So the chances are the blood is his.
Well, if somebody sawed the head off, I think there'd be more blood than this.
Mari!
What? I'm right!
You still can't just say that!
His head wasn't sawed off, clearly!
And how would you know?
Did you just step on my foot, Apolona?
If you tell her about the gun thing, she'll rip me to shreds. I'm the only one who knows.
Let's just go.
once more. It would be greatly appreciated.
Saves us a whole ton of time if we don't have to chase you down.
And where were all of you?
Nagamori turned on his cape in the way in.
What?
Capes are always a bad idea when it comes to superhero costumes. Can we please focus here?
I kinda agree with her somehow.
Indeed.
This place already feels so much emptier.
Tell me about it. I mean, not even 2 weeks ago, Hideaki and Natsuhiko were both in this room.
And now they are nowhere. And they will stay nowhere.
Don't say that. I'm sure at least Natsuhiko is looking down on us, knowing we'll get through this.
Do you think they'll actually do it?
Do what?
Kill us if we fail?
After what Osomi went through, basically a guarantee they're willing and able to kill us all if we screw this up.
Good thing we won't screw it up. Whoever killed Natsuhiko will pay for what they did.
If we do die, I just want the same climate as some of you.
Please, don't talk like that.
He's probably got a point. Everybody get your goodbyes out now because we are royally fucked.
Nagamori, please say something.
Right. Sorry. Everybody! We just need to take this one step at a time. Losing hope now only helps to guarantee your death. If you won't do it for yourselves, at least do it for Natsuhiko. We all know he wouldn't give up if it was any of your deaths we were solving. And just like that, another one of us was just gone. I can't lie and say this will be easy. But being a hero shouldn't be easy. One less person to rely on will certainly make things difficult, but I'm sure with all of us working together, we can find the truth of the case.
Welcome one, welcome all! Or, I guess not all.
Why do you all bother with that jukebox nonsense if we can see most of your faces on those monitors every morning?
Dramatic effect! Duh!
That, and the camera into our office has a direct sight line of our security footage. We don't want you all receiving an unfair advantage, no?
We could certainly use one.
I'm positive you'll all come to the right conclusion just like last time. You kinda have to.
Oh, right! Thanks for the reminder. You all still know how this works, right? Find the killer, we execute him. Don't, and you all die instead!
I have a question, actually.
Go on.
This is the second time in a row where your files have not given us all the information. Could you not figure out what happened even with the camera footage?
Do you take me for an amateur? My analysis of the body was very extensive. If anything was omitted, it's because I wanted it admitted!
Think of it this way. The trial would have been so much more boring if you knew Shinsuko died the night before you found him.
Would have saved us all a headache.
C'est la vie. Speaking of though, don't you think you should get started on figuring out how his ended?
Good point. The longer we drag this out, the higher the chance the killer has to get away.
Kinda hard to give out alibis when none of us know when the guy bit the dust.
And even harder to begin when we don't even know how he died.
Okay, but none of that matters! He did himself in!
And if he didn't, then Abalona did.
Hold it! We barely even started. I know I just said the faster we do this, the better, but not that fast.
Wasn't Abalona one of the people who discovered the body anyway? It's just like last time. It can't be her.
I wish it was that easy, Chiyo. But that isn't enough to clear her name because... This is it! Last time, you admitted yourself that you had your eyes closed to avoid looking at the body. So it was exactly 3 people, as the rules require.
But this time, there were several of us all seeing the body at the same time. Even if Abalona was the first, it wouldn't be enough to trigger the announcement.
Thank you for trying to clear her name all the same, Chiyo.
So, once again, we have zero information. God, are we sure the killer didn't write their name down somewhere? Speed this up a little.
If only.
There has to be something we aren't seeing. Does anybody have anything you'd like to share that they thought was strange?
Seriously, none of this matters! Killed himself! Sir, you're all too depressed to face the music here!
Just one moment before you jump to conclusions. May I speak? Taking that as a yes, then, who is awake for the morning announcement?
I definitely wasn't. My head still kinda hurt, so I slept in.
I think most of us were. Why?
Was it not strange to anyone else?
I guess, but those jukebox people are always strange.
No, actually, I think Sayonara was onto something. They don't seem like their typical kind of crazy. They were afraid.
But why? They're running this joint. They have no reason to be afraid.
Maybe not fear then. Perhaps shock is our culprit. Those two emotions can often be misconstrued when not provided full context.
Now we're getting somewhere!
What do you mean by shock?
They were shocked that somebody as handsome as Natsuhiko could die so horribly.
Or they were shocked Natsuhiko died in the first place.
I don't think that was all too surprising. He had proved himself to be too useful.
And why would they be shocked? They weren't shocked when Shinzuko's body was discovered.
Perhaps they had only just discovered the body themselves in the footage. On that same note, he could have died at the same time as the morning announcement, too.
But why wait until then? What if he had died earlier, but was only decapitated at the same time?
What do you mean by shock?
They were shocked that somebody as handsome as Natsuhiko could die so horribly.
Or they were shocked Natsuhiko died in the first place.
I don't think that was all too surprising. He had proved himself to be too useful.
And why would they be shocked? They weren't shocked when Shinzuko's body was discovered.
Perhaps they had only just discovered the body themselves in the footage. On that same note, he could have died at—
I agree! Hideyo, repeat that please!
Oh? Gladly. Mr. Tomita could have died at the same time as the morning announcement.
And Sayonara, what were you saying just now and what you told us during the investigation?
Are you referring to how strange the morning announcement was?
Exactly!
Well, I had commented on how odd our captors were behaving. If only we knew why.
But we do know why. At least now we do.
Natsuhiko clearly died just as the announcement went off.
Hey, doesn't this kind of tie into what Belle was saying? Me?
Yeah. Manji committed the time of death for in part because of how Martin was saw in the mirror. This could be why.
Are you all in agreement with that? We can always update it live on your phones later if you change your mind.
You can?
We'd never do it for something that was always there, but just in case what you guys deduce turns out wrong, we can change it on the fly.
So they won't even confirm anything. Lovely.
Isn't it? You know, I'm so overjoyed that we all used the magic of friendship to solve at least one thing. But that doesn't exactly change much.
To think it wasn't even a real guarantee.
But that's besides the point. We're missing the obvious stuff.
What do you mean?
Abelona was still the one found covered in blood in front of the corpse. And she wasn't with any of us when the announcement went off, was she?
No, she wasn't with anybody as far as I'm aware. She woke me up before the announcement to collect my clothes. I'm guessing she did the same for some of you as well?
Sounds right to me.
I left mine by my door so I wouldn't be disturbed in the morning until the proper time.
Same here, but they were gone when I woke up, so...
So she killed him, and then staged the whole body discovery so he wouldn't suspect her.
No! I really was just on my way to do the laundry!
Then how did you get covered in blood from merely witnessing the body?
Well, I... When I found the body, I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry.
What? Is she about to say she picked up the head or something? Oh god.
You're kidding.
You picked up the head or something?
Girl, what?
I wasn't thinking!
Clearly!
Okay, but she obviously didn't. Nobody would ever do that.
Are you saying she's lying?
Of course she is! She was obviously at the bottom of the stairs when the body hit the ground, and that's how she got the blood on her.
Are we so sure? That doesn't seem in line with what I was thinking.
Clara, wait! I think Mori's onto something.
Has he lost it?
Honey, I think he lost it a long time ago.
Agreed.
It must be this! I can prove why Mori is wrong!
Didn't you just say I was onto something?
I lied. Anyway!
Ugh.
We might as well see this through to the end. Go on, Nagamori.
If Abelona was at the bottom of the stairs when Natsuhiko hit the ground, like Mari suggested, her basket of laundry would also have some blood on it.
I guess, but what if she hit the basket behind her?
And what? Get more blood on herself? That makes no sense!
Not to mention the blood on her would be more of a splattered and speckled pattern, not the large splotch we all saw.
But what if she was at the top of the stairs and pushed him? There'd be no splattering of blood then.
Then why would she pick up the head at all? She wouldn't be in shock if she knew what would happen to Nausicaa at the bottom.
And surely having no blood on her would make it harder to accuse her than being covered in blood does.
Exactly! So no matter what way you look at it, we can't go around accusing her!
Phew.
At least not until we get more evidence.
Hate to admit it, but Mari has a point. Sure, Abelona is safe for now, but we could always circle back to you.
Hey! Maybe it's best we don't keep pointing fingers at each other for a while then? Don't want to burn any bridges before the chicken crosses the road. Or whatever he says.
Oh, come on! The guy just died! Can't I have one day of not having to decipher that bullcrap?
Nope!
We have no real need to point fingers at each other anyway. Honestly, we could vote right now and all be back in the cafeteria before lunch.
Brother, what are you blabbing about now?
A few people already said it, didn't they? He killed himself!
Can you not say that with such a peppy tone next time?
Agreed! Chiyo, tell us why you think that. With a bit more somberness in your voice, please.
I'll gladly explain. You see, we all remember that noose at the scene of the crime, right?
Yeah! It was awful! It even had some blood on it!
The poor guy probably just had enough and took his own life as a solution.
I really hope you have some evidence to back this up, not just a sob story.
What about those bed sheets? Weren't those from his room or something?
So Natsuhiko killed himself?
And then moved the bed sheets to the laundry room!
I'll gladly explain. You see, we all remember that noose at the scene of the crime, right?
Yeah! Yeah, it was awful. It even had some blood on it.
The poor guy probably just had enough and took his own life as a solution.
I really hope you have some evidence to back this up, not just a sob story.
What about those bed sheets? Weren't those from his room or something?
So Natsuhiko killed himself.
And then moved the bed sheets to the
That's where you're wrong! Yosuke, I'm feeling gracious right now.
Okay? Bless you or something?
Hideyo, can we swap places so I can punch him?
I'll consider it.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to realize why what you said is wrong.
Gonna be a long as hell 5 seconds then.
Oh my god.
So you think Natsuhiko killed himself by hanging?
Yeah.
And then grabbed his bed sheets?
Uh-huh.
And then moved them to the laundry room for... why?
Fuck if I know! He got blood on them! I'd want to get that cleaned too!
If he fucking killed himself, how in the ever-loving fuck is he supposed to go to his goddamn laundry? Oh my god, I hate you.
Oh my god!
Well, what if he did his laundry before he died then?
Can I take back my theory? I don't want to be on his side anymore.
Yosuke, if he was washing his sheets because they got blood on them before he died, then there'd be no blood.
Just drop it.
I didn't think it was possible to be this disappointed at somebody. Learn something new every day.
If someone kills him, does it count? He's already brain dead, so I just need clarification for future reference.
We'll get back to you on that.
Hey!
Are we ignoring the implications of this deduction intentionally so we can harass Mr. Aikawa? I'm not disappointed. I encourage it. I am merely asking for clarification.
Well, wait. What do you mean? Do we miss something?
I was going to get to it, but I had to be sure we can all follow the right line of logic. This is it! The only way that makes sense for Natsuhiko's bedsheets to be both covered in blood and not at the crime scene, why? It only leads to one conclusion. Somebody here definitely killed him!
Huh. Well, at least I'll shut down all the suicide theories for a while.
But it means nothing if we can't figure out who killed him. Last I checked, we still have 0 suspects.
Well, maybe we can tackle this like last time. Figure out who isn't a suspect, and eventually it'll be down to only a few people.
As if there's any possible way to do that.
Every killer worth a damn needs a really good motive, right? I mean, that's why Monoju keeps giving us so many.
And you think getting out of this hellhole isn't enough motivation?
Not after we all saw what happened to Hideaki.
That's true. Even I was hesitant for a moment about if my martyr plan was worth it.
Exactly! Which is why all these secrets were being revealed. It was to pressure us into killing, and fast.
We all understand the concept of the motives. What are you trying to allude to?
It's reasonable to assume that the people who had their motive already revealed would have reason to kill somebody over it. It was already out in the open.
Hey, I guess that means I'm not a suspect again. Yippee!
Phew. Guess I'm the clear too.
Me too! Even more evidence towards clearing my name!
Natsuhiko and I are also in the clear, but I guess we all knew one of those already.
So that leaves the rest of us?
I mean, I can vouch for Heidi, and I'm sure he can do the same for me. But we don't really have any evidence to support that.
I think there's a lot of people with connections like that.
Well, is there anybody here willing to reveal their secret right now? If you're willing to say it now, the killer probably isn't you.
Not a chance.
Huh.
Yeah, I know Heidi's, and he knows mine. But I don't want all of you to know.
I'm keeping my shit to myself, too.
I'm sorry.
I take my sins to confession. I'm sure I can be crossed off the suspect list without opening my heart to you all.
And the rest of you are quiet too?
Nagamori? Do you know Mari's secret?
That I do. And I don't think she'd kill somebody over it at the very least.
But your relationship with your sister is estranged at best. So maybe you don't know her as well as you think you do.
I'm with Hideyo on this one. I didn't kill Natsuhiko, but I don't know if Nagamori and I are close enough for him to make that call.
So nobody else is willing to share?
I've mercilessly murdered numerous people.
See? Was that so hot? What?
Let her explain, please!
Why? A man is dead, and clearly, while I did care about my secret, I didn't care about it enough to stall this trial.
Because you can't just say that and expect us to move on, bimbo trash!
Nagamori, what do you think?
Hang on. Why are you asking him?
Simply put, I'd ask Natsuhiko to keep us on track, but he's dead, in case you haven't noticed.
In that case, I think we can just move on. We can talk to Ito later.
If I had a nickel for every time Ito had a weird impromptu lore drop in a trial, I'd have 2 nickels.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice, right?
Everybody who has revealed their secret, come over here!
You're not about to ask us to do another favor for you, are ya?
You've all already spoken about something prior?
Yes, but that's not important. At least I don't think it is. Nagamori, what's this about?
Well, talking to everybody at once isn't getting us anywhere. Especially if so many people are still hiding their secrets after what Ito revealed about hers.
Yes. It is alarming that so many think theirs to be on par, if not worse than my own.
Tell me about it. So where do we go from here?
Is nobody gonna tell them we can still hear them?
Just give him a minute.
Does anybody here know any other secrets? I'm not saying share them, but tell us if you think that person would kill over it.
My brother would never. Especially with what we already had planned.
Uh-huh.
I have less confidence about Yosuke pulling a stunt like this, but I've also been with him so much recently, I can't imagine a time where he could have slipped away to do the— Speak no evil!
Sayanaru! What's going on?
I deeply apologize for getting in the middle of your meeting, but what Ito said cannot be further from the truth. I understand it is a hard truth to hear, but I do firmly believe Yosuke is in fact the culprit. Simply put, did Yosuke not already attack Mari only a few days before all of this? That's a bit of a violent history. Is it not possible he tied the noose? But he tied it too tight, and that's how the head fell off? Not to mention he refuses to share his secret!
This is all sounding like an assumption upon an assumption. If you want me to stick with this accusation, you better provide some real evidence. Let's not forget that Yosuke explicitly said he wanted to see me dead before he did anything like that. And yet, here I am. Wanna try again? Using something a little more concrete, Sayanaru?
More concrete? Very well then. Let's bring his talent into question, yes? As a sailor, not tying would make this murder very easy. He used what little knowledge he has and hung Natsuhiko! Lastly, assuming our time of death is correct, he was in the dining hall when Abalona screamed, meaning he could have been down the hall mere minutes before. Simply put, did Yosuke not already attack Mari only a few days before all of this? That's a bit of a violent history. Is it not possible he tied the noose? But he tied it too tight and that's how the head fell off? Not to mention he refuses to share his secret!
This is all sounding like an assumption upon an assumption. If you want me to stick with this accusation, you better provide some real evidence. Let's not forget that Yosuke explicitly said he wanted to see me dead before he did anything like that. And yet, here I am. Wanna try again? Using something a little more concrete, Sayonara?
More concrete? Very well then. Let's bring his talent into question, yes? As a sailor, not tying would make this murder very easy. He used what little knowledge he has and hung Natsuhiko!
I'll cut through your words! Abalona, I'm sorry.
Sorry? Sorry for what? Wait.
Oh, really? Now?
What are the little balls of sunshine blabbing about now?
Who the hell knows? Also, I can defend myself, you know!
Well, do you know how to shoot a gun?
Huh?
Nagamori!
Well, I can fire a harpoon, but an actual gun? Like, what are we talking? A pistol?
Just say the answer is no either way and move on.
I think it's about time we stop beating around the elephant in the room and talk about a second cause of death.
Oh, great. He sounds just like him, too.
Nagamori, what are you talking about?
With that gun we found in the dining hall and what Osomi, Buck, and Abalona all discovered, it's very possible he was shot to death instead of being hanged.
Shot? Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell any of us? He was more than just your friend, you know that, right?
You guys don't get it. Abalona was worried you'd never stop accusing her if you all knew.
Ah, so you and Mr. Isamu knew as well.
Well, yes, but we did plan to tell you.
Wait. Where even was a gun in the first place? Knives and ski poles, sure, but this?
Yeah, a gun is a little far-fetched for this place.
You know, I think I actually know where that came from.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I had told Sayonara the same day I noticed it, that Osomi's lab, for some strange reason, had both fake and real weapons, guns included. Where did you go, stupid joke box? Ugh, nothing. You can't have gotten far. What the hell even is this place? A lot of weird equipment. DVDs. Do people even use these anymore? Whatever, not really what I'm here for. What else does this place have? Hidden passageway would be lovely right about now. What the fuck is this? Don't even need to be creative with murder weapons now around here. Why is this place so well stocked with weapons of all things? Maybe it's because they want us to kill each other. Wow, Rin. Excellent point, Rin. Thanks, Rin. No problem, Rin. Ugh. Maybe I'm not actually as sane in this place as I think I am. Alright, focus. These are real, alright. Oh! No, wait, this one's a fake, and this one is not. So it's a mix? Pretty convincing fakes, too. High quality. What was I... Right! Where are you, you little creep?
Rin, please slow down for a moment.
You knew my lab had real weapons in it this whole time?
Yeah? Was it supposed to be like some sort of big secret? Are you like an ultimate soldier or something? Not now.
Hope's Peak usually forbids the repetition of talents closely affiliated with previous tragedies. Osomi's lab had real weapons simply to encourage murder. Seems to have worked like a charm, too.
If we are meant to be killing each other, the very least you could do is promote creativity while doing it.
As much as I wish to make a quippy remark, I agree. Mr. Gushikin's death was far more theatrical.
Are you too serious? He has no head!
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but once again, we are left with no suspects.
If I may, who was in your inventory collection crew, Nagamori?
Huh? Oh, right. Well, it was me, Sayanaru, Natsuhiko, Osomi, and Mari.
And we all know it can't be me or Nagamori because of lack of motive.
And it obviously cannot be Natsuhiko.
Unless he...
And it obviously cannot be Natsuhiko!
So what? At least me and the nun? Well, I know they're killer then. I'd never kill a guy like Natsuhiko.
Allow me to present an alternative to that claim.
Alternative?
While yes, it is true that Mr. Saemonsaburu lacks a motive, if we go by the standard of revealed secret havers are likely not killers. The same cannot be said for Miss Saemonsaburu. In fact, I'm gonna have a bit of fun for a moment.
Is now really the time for fun?
Osomi, it is always the time for fun.
Hey! Hideyo, get to the point!
Gladly. I think we all know what Miss Saemonsaburu's secret is.
You do?
We do?
Wait!
Mr. Saemonsaburu, why the panic?
What?
Maybe it's because you're accusing his sister of murder.
Oh, that will not be the only suspect I'll be naming. Miss Stepanova. Was it not you who suggested putting two culprits against each other for optimal results?
I suppose.
Wonderful. Now, let's take this one step at a time. This is it!
Hideyo! You don't understand! Don't say anything!
Say it! Scream it even!
Yosuke! Please don't feed into this.
Her talent is so obviously the secret she was given. Something she has been hiding from day one.
Makes sense. And if she's been hiding it for so long, she would probably kill for it.
But wait! Didn't Hideyo say two suspects? Who is the other one? It would make no sense for it to be Nagamori, right?
answer is clear.
It's because of that other secret you know, isn't it?
The what?
He actually got one of those?
Ito!
I know.
Does he know?
Of course he doesn't.
Why am I getting so many weird looks right now?
Because Hideyo knows your secret.
Oh, does he now?
By all means, tell us.
How did he even get that information?
This sounds like a massive breach of privacy.
Maybe so. But Mr. Aikawa has fallen silent, has he not? Now, for the sake of putting on a good show, I won't go into exact details. But he was certainly in cahoots with the mastermind, or he is the mastermind himself.
You think he's the mastermind? Are you nuts?
No, he's Heidi.
Enough!
Wait. So it's me or Yosuke? But I know it isn't me!
Mari, you know I believe you, but you're going to have to prove it. Both of you have to prove it, actually.
Fine! Watch and learn! First of all, I have zero blood on me at all! If somebody killed Natsuhiko, they'd be super bloody! And I'm super not!
And I am!
And so it begins.
Natsuhiko had that noose tied too tight and it ripped his head clean off!
And that's like a mega fucked up way to go! And we'd be super bloody!
That all the blood was under an apple under at the bottom of the stairs.
But we know it isn't me! That makes no sense!
Yeah, newsflash, nobody else has blood on them, so their argument is meaningless.
First of all, I have zero blood on me at all! If somebody killed Natsuhiko, they'd be super bloody! And I'm super not!
And I am!
And so it begins.
Natsuhiko had that noose tied too tight and it ripped his head clean off!
And that's like a mega fucked up way to go! And we'd be super bloody!
That all the blood was under.
That's where you're wrong! Wait! That's it!
Did this grand revelation really need 2 of your dumb shouts?
Okay, rude, but fair enough. I guess I didn't. My point is, Osomi said that all of the blood was by the bottom of the stairwell. But that just isn't true, is it?
Is it not? I came to a similar conclusion Yosuke did, with the noose being too tight, and if that is indeed what happened, then yes, all the blood would be on ground level.
But we all found a few specks of blood at the top of the stairs. It was almost as if something was falling down them and had gotten bloodier.
But it wasn't a large amount of blood, so maybe it was something else entirely.
Wait, did he die at the top or the bottom of the stairs? I'm confused.
Obviously the bottom?
Yes! Agreed!
No. The top is much more likely.
Yeah, I gotta side with Clara on this.
Whatever it was, clearly only one group is right here. So, Nagamori, who do you think that is?
Oh my god!
Nagamori? What happened?
They're right.
Huh? You mean Nabalona and I, right?
No, he clearly means Clara and I.
You both are.
Huh?
Excuse me, Nagamori, that's impossible.
Exactly. He couldn't have died in two places, if that's what you're suggesting.
But the killer made sure it looked that way, didn't they?
Doesn't this seem like a wonderful time for a break?
I think I'm gonna have to disagree.
Who cares? Time for fun!
Good lord.
Are we just going to fire up the blooper reel again?
They did seem to enjoy that last time.
This isn't canon anyway. Fire away!
Hey! I don't want to be...
Gotta love it when you mess up lines. I mean, hey, at least it's gonna be put in the blooper compilation, right? Right!
A few people already said it, didn't they? His life was nothing. He served zero purpose.
I told Sayonara the same day I noticed it, that Osomi's lab for some strange reason had both fake and real weapons. Why am I southern now? Yosuke really needs to get on that Overwatch grind. How else is he gonna learn to fucking shoot a gun?
No.
Wow, okay, Buzzkill.
Back to the show, folks!
So, what did the red highlighter find?
And how on earth could all four of us be correct?
Okay, well, maybe not all four of you in the way that you think, but Natsuhiko was certainly attacked in some way at both ends of the staircase.
But how? Oh, poor Natsuhiko. This sounds awful.
Just hear me out, and it will make perfect sense. Natsuhiko and his killer clearly started at the top of the stairs. Despite his brains, Natsuhiko isn't exactly what any of us would call strong. So I think he already had the noose around his neck by now, thanks to the killer.
Are you suggesting the killer pushed him or did something to provoke him, drawing a small amount of blood?
And then he fell to his death. He got his head ripped off because of
Bok, just say the science and we will all understand.
Because of the science?
Tie a rope too tight around anything, and you won't have enough slack to do what you need to do without damaging whatever you're transporting.
Pinch me, he's almost making sense.
Hey! This is half my job, you know!
Killing people?
Anyway, I do believe that is how all the blood ended up where it ended up.
Perhaps that sheet from the laundry room was originally on the floor to cover up any additional blood the killer may have spilled during the encounter.
That would make sense, actually. And this should realistically clear Mari of any suspicion.
Really?
And how the hell does it do that?
Sayonara, do you remember who was with us all this morning?
Myself, you, Nabalona was down the hall, so I suppose we should count her.
And then me, Ito, and Yutong, right?
Sounds right to me as well. What's this got to do with anything?
And Abalona, you didn't see anybody go past you on your way to the laundry room?
No. No, I didn't.
And do any of you remember seeing anybody go down the stairs after we found the body?
I don't think so.
Nope, not ringing any bells.
You're thinking the killer didn't have time to make a full break for it and run off to their room, aren't you?
Pretty much. Somebody had to move that sheet into the laundry room and hide the gun in the cafeteria. So it stands to reason they just blended in.
Oh, this really isn't looking good for you guys.
clears Mori's name, but what about mine?
And here I thought you didn't want any help.
I think the fact that Yosuke claims he is not proficient in shooting a gun is sufficient.
That's assuming the cause of death is a gunshot wound.
But it is, isn't it?
I don't know. This could go either way.
True. By the time I heard the gunshot wound, his head was already... detached.
I think I know what's about to happen.
Oh, good grief.
Stop the trial!
You guys don't need the instructions again, do you?
Let's just get this over with, okay?
Easy peasy. Cue the minigame!
His head was quite literally off his shoulders. The nooses are murder.
Clara!
With blood over so many pieces of evidence, a gun is far more likely than a noose.
Would we not have heard a gunshot at some point in the day?
Yosuke!
Oh! What if the gunshot happened at the same time as the morning announcement?
That is absurd, not to mention almost entirely
Ito!
Won't claiming he was hung at the same time as the announcement be speculation too?
Everybody! Fighting like this gets us nowhere! Natsuhiko was probably shot after he died to confuse...
My turn! If he was shot after he died, then the bullet would have been lost on the floor under his head. The shot came first.
There'd be a lot more blood at the top of the stairs if he was shot first.
Mori!
Not unless Ito was right, and the bedsheet was used to cover up the blood. That's why there's no blood at the top of the stairs.
But why would somebody go through all the trouble to cover up the cause of death?
Osomi!
A lot of us thought it was a suicide for a while. Clearly, that is why they try to confuse the cause of death.
This is our answer! Don't get me wrong. I totally understand why so many of us thought it was hanging. At one point, we all thought that. But don't you guys see, that is exactly what the killer wants.
So the bookworm was shot. How many of us here actually know how to use a gun?
I doubt somebody would just admit to that now, even if they aren't the killer.
They don't need to admit to it. I know the killer anyway.
What? How?
I'll get to that. But before that, Clara, can you tell everybody what happened this morning by your door?
I suppose I can if it will help your case, Nagamori. This morning, I woke up before the announcement, as per usual, and found myself barricaded in my room.
Yep, Clara texted me asking me to help her out of her room that morning.
Which would explain why you two were by her door this morning.
I didn't get to Clara until after the announcement woke me up, unfortunately.
But why block Clara's door and not everybody's?
If she was able to leave, she'd have found Natsuhiko instead of me.
Maybe it's a good thing somebody did that to my door then. This morning, I woke up before the announcement, as per usual, and found myself barricaded in my room.
Yep, Clara texted me asking me to help her out of her room that morning.
Which would explain why you two were by her door this morning.
I didn't get to Clara until after the announcement woke me up, unfortunately.
But why block Clara's door and not everybody's?
If she was able to leave, she'd have found Natsuhiko.
I agree! Habaluna! I think that is exactly why the killer barricaded Clara's door!
Well, why were they nice to her? I didn't want to see that body either, you know?
What? That's not what I mean. You all need to think about this a little differently. Clara, you said I would have been awake early, as per usual, but a chair was placed under my door in the night.
Yes, I believe getting an early start to the day is the only way to properly begin.
Now, if somebody woke up with the morning announcement every day and saw you already awake, they'd assume you do the same thing as them, yeah?
I suppose so.
But the killer clearly knew you have a habit of early mornings.
Clara? Who else did you pester to wake up with you every morning?
Mostly you or Nagamori. I suppose I asked Yutong once or twice as well.
I'm sorry. Am I about to be accused of murder over a sleep schedule? Because I will kindly ask you to realize how dumb that is!
Yeah, Mori, I don't think that's enough to prove guilt. I still hope you're right. I hate her guts, but still.
I can't even be mad. I expected nothing less from her.
If only Clara slept like a normal person, she would have been the perfect suspect, right?
What?
You two were with me when we found Mori nearly dead, right?
Fuck you for that, Yash K!
Fuck you too!
So what if we were?
I asked you both to do something for me then, didn't I?
You wanted us to watch over Osomi's lab. Something about dangerous materials being inside.
Lo and behold, not much later, there's a gun from his lab wind up missing and now part of the crime scene. Now being a normal member of the guard rotation made you both unlikely suspects. But now you both look worse than ever.
Or they would have had Yutong not barricaded Clara's door in.
Because she knew that walking into her plan, even a minute early, would expose her crime.
This is absurd! Absolutely absurd! I can't be the only one who knew all that information. You're only assuming the worst of me because I'm the only one brave enough to admit that I want out of here! And you're not gonna get us all killed for that! Get your head out of your ass! So I killed Natsuhiko, huh? This is all speculation! I'm better than that! Get your head out of your ass! This is all speculation! This is all speculation! If I killed somebody, I get away with it! If I killed somebody, I get away with it! I'm better than that! How would I have even known that there were real guns in this place anyway?
This ends now! I had to tell Icha about this a few days ago. So maybe it's best she rubs salt in the wound for a change and not me,
Yes. Nagamori showed me a checklist he had for Osomi's lab. I can only assume all the other rooms your group wanted to look over had similar lists. It had all the potentially dangerous items listed on it to ensure none of them went missing, and if one did, we'd know what it was. Yutong and Clara taking over those duties for the day would have had access to that list one way or another, and known about the weapon specifically in Osomi's lab.
Maybe I should just look that place up for good after this.
Whoa! Okay, we all know she was crazy, but she!
Oh, you're really pulling this out of thin air, aren't ya? This all seems way too lucky, don't you agree?
Not at all, actually. This is more calculated than just lucky, I guess.
Oh, shut up! You probably work children's birthday parties for a living!
Just give it a rest. We all know you're insane. Might as well die with dignity, unlike Hideaki.
Die with dignity? Die with dignity? We all saw what happened to Hideaki, and you want me to die with fucking dignity?
It'd be hypocritical if you didn't. You belittled Hideaki for being scared, so come on now, you don't just go down quietly.
Hell yeah, Clara!
I believe we should all return to the topic at hand and discuss Miss Fujika's guilt. Our lives are on the line after all.
But she killed one of the kindest and smartest people here. We have the right to get a little mad at her.
More than a little.
I don't feel comfortable standing next to her right now.
You won't be for much longer. Come on, everybody! Let's vote!
Wait.
Let's kill her!
Voting now is downright idiotic.
But I'm confessing, am I not? I know you all want to see me burn, so let me burn!
No, that's wrong!
Yutong? A killer? No, that's a little anticlimactic.
Not to mention, her performance is entirely sloppy.
So it's up to us to step in and save Nagamori's dumbass?
I'd use less colorful language, but it appears to be that way. I'm aware we know little about Yutong, but this seems out of character for her to break down so easily.
So there is obviously some other fucked up reason behind it!
Well, she clearly did something in this murder. There is far too much pointing in her direction.
Pair this with Mr. Tomata's strange behavior leading to his death, and this trial is far from over.
Yeah, what was up with that? I mean, he always talked a little funny, but last night was weird.
Surely he had no idea of his impending death. Maybe it was something else plaguing his mind.
Agreed. I think we should find the origin of Yutong's behavior instead of Natsuhiko's. I'm aware we know little about Yutong, but this seems out of character for her to break down so easily.
So there is obviously some other fucked up reason behind it!
Well, she clearly did something in this murder. There is far too much pointing in her direction.
Pair this with Mr. Tomata's strange behavior leading to his death, and this trial is far from over.
Yeah, what was up with that? I mean, he always talked a little funny, but last night was weird.
This is it! I should have solved this trial hours ago.
Huh? Good grief, what are you on about now?
Never mind that right now. I think you have some explaining to do, actually.
Me?
Him?
You talked to Natsuhiko last night, right? What did he say? I want everything, in exact detail.
I can just pull up the security footage if you think it's that important.
Why are you suggesting that?
I agree. That's a little unfair.
So long as the actual death isn't shown, I see no issue with it.
I can see where Yellow's coming from, actually.
What?
Yeah, I mean, really, at the end of the day, what's the harm?
My freedom?
Oh, womp womp.
Fine. Roll the tape.
Yes, Ito! I'll be careful. I don't even think Mori left her room since that all happened. That was worth it, by the way!
Yosuke? Yosuke, what on... Go back to your room. Now!
Whoa, what the hell? Relax, man. I'm just gonna go punch those vending machines and see if I can get a late night snack out of them.
You are not listening! Be quiet. Be very quiet.
Why? I don't care if I wake these people up. They deserve worse.
Well, Yutong is... She is... You know how you and Ito have a little, sparring matches in the gym sometimes?
Wait, even more about that?
Yes, okay, those. Yutong is... Well, she's... I am not exactly a strong person, you know. So she is going to... show me the ropes very shortly.
Show you that? That's a weird way of putting it. You know that, right?
Yes, I do know that. And now you know that too. So if anybody asks what I was up to last night, tell them that. Exactly.
Fine. Good lord, you're annoying. I don't think anybody is going to really care enough to ask, but whatever helps you sleep at night.
Ugh, thank you.
You talk funny. You know, if you talked like a normal person, maybe it'd be easier to understand.
Go get your food, Yosuke.
Am I the only one still not seeing the bigger picture?
I think so.
Yes?
Oh my goodness.
It was all right under our noses.
So, Natsuhiko... he knew... and he didn't say anything.
This can't be! He would have told us! Anybody would have told us!
If you really think I did more than killing him, good fucking luck proving that. This trial should be over. Vote for me!
Is anybody else super confused right now?
Extremely.
Uh-huh.
So... maybe we should talk this over as a group again. Maybe to be more clear after that.
I killed Natsuhiko Tomita! What more could you possibly need?
Natsuhiko was shot to death. Was the noose already around his neck when that happened?
So, when he died, his body fell down. Like a bungee cord?
Not a great way of putting it back.
Despite the overkill, it would make perfect sense to do that if the plan was to hide the cause of death.
Maybe he really did commit suicide then.
And you all said I was stupid for suggesting that. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I killed Natsuhiko Tomita! What more could you possibly need?
Natsuhiko was shot to death. Was the noose already around his neck when that happened?
So, when he died, his body fell down. Like a bungee cord?
Not a great way of putting it back.
Despite the overkill, it would make perfect sense to do that if the plan was to hide the cause of death.
Maybe he really...
Forgive me for this! Natsuhiko didn't kill himself! He just didn't, okay? Look at the blood on the rope! We've been saying it all along! He was shot! I'm sorry we got sidetracked before, but Yutong shot him!
Oh, so he's on our side, finally? Alright, let's get ready to vote, everybody!
No. Nagamori is delusional. The truth of this case is not going to be solved with emotions and how we feel about each other. Nor will it be solved by looking at the cold hard facts of the matter. Both of these methods bring us to the same conclusion. It is only by taking both of these perspectives and combining them will we get the unfortunate truth.
Unfortunate truth?
The truth is, Natsuhiko, he...
I'll kill you next! Whatever you're about to say, it's nothing but lies! Nagamori is right. I shot Natsuhiko! If you never figured out the cause of death, I'd have never said anything! You want me to scream it from the rooftops again, idiot? I'm a killer! There's no need to do anything else here. Unless you want to accuse Avalona all over again. Is that what you want?
No, I think that is only what you want. What I don't understand yet is why you are hiding the truth. But I don't think I need to know that just yet. The truth of the matter is, you are no killer.
If I'm not the killer, then who is? As far as I can remember, only Natsuhiko and I were in the stairwell that night. And I know you're not about to suggest that he killed himself. I thought scientists were supposed to be smart, Clara. But looking at your cold hard evidence, all the evidence suggests that I shot the gun! So let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time! You want me to scream it from the rooftops again, idiot? I'm a killer! There's no need to do anything else here. Unless you want to accuse Avalona all over again. Is that what you want?
No, I think that is only what you want. What I don't understand yet is why you are hiding the truth. But I don't think I need to know that just yet. The truth of the matter is, you are no killer.
If I'm not the killer, then who is? As far as I can remember, only Natsuhiko and I were in the stairwell that night. And I know you're not about to suggest that he killed himself. I thought scientists were supposed to be smart, Clara. But looking at your cold hard evidence, all the evidence suggests that I shot the gun!
That's illogical! Yuton, the bloody sheets. You placed them at the crime scene, yes?
Of course I did! All for catching the blood on the floor. Funnily enough, those are actually the sheets off Natsuhiko's bed and everything.
Hideyo, Rin, would you mind grabbing that bed sheet and holding it for the class?
Is that even allowed?
Rules don't say otherwise. Let's go.
Clara, don't do this.
You and I both know I have no other choice.
What on earth are you talking about?
I kind of agree with you, Tongue. I'm really lost.
So, Clara, why are we doing this again?
Simple. To prove Yuton isn't the killer.
Wait, if it isn't her, then who the hell is it?
I'll get to that eventually. This strange section at the top with no blood?
Yeah? maybe the blanket was just folded weird.
I do not think that is the case. Hideyo, if you were to hold that sheet on your own, could you show us how you do it?
I suppose I can. But if this makes me a suspect for the second time in a row, I swear.
Do it.
Oh! His hands line up with the negative space on the blanket!
So the bedsheet was being held to cover up the blood?
Not only was it being held, it was being held with 2 hands. And Yutong herself said only she and Natsuhiko were in the stairwell.
Little!
Actually, I am taller than you. But that is not the point here. The point here is, it's over, Yutong. If Nagamori can't put this trial to rest, then it is up to me to do so. That being said, Nagamori, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yes, do you want me to tell everybody the truth, or are you...
Tell everybody the truth? If I do that, then...
If you do that, then I win, Nagamori. I won.
What's going on? Should we stop this? What are you guys talking about? How is Yutong won?
She hasn't! Not until I say she has. And there has to be something. She did something wrong! She must have! This can't be the truth of the case!
Nagamori, please.
Can you just tell us already? Who cares about his stupid feeling?
Natsuhiko committed suicide.
No! No! That's wrong! Yutong killed him! Because if she didn't kill him, then she gets to go free! There is no justice if she goes free!
What does she get out of a suicide?
Nothing! She gets nothing! Which is why it isn't a suicide!
So is this a suicide or isn't it?
I wish I could say this will result in a happy ending, but Hope's Peak Academy and its students are not often recipients of those. Forgive me for this.
No! That's wrong! That's where you're wrong! This is the truth of the case! This is the truth of the case! That's where you're wrong! This is the end! That's where you're wrong! This is the end! That's where you're wrong! No! That's wrong! How cut through those words! You can't prove Natsuhiko ever had that gun in his hand! You're wrong! I'll cut through those words! You can't prove Natsuhiko ever had that gun in his hand!
It ends now!
There's no justice here!
Nagamori.
So it's true then. It really was a suicide. But it was a suicide Yutong was obviously heavily involved in. Do we even know why?
Do you wanna know why?
Are you going to tell us?
I could. And I will. After the vote, I think. I know deep down some of you here still have your doubts, and I want to have my fun a little while longer.
You are awfully composed.
I'm pissed more than anything. But I guess I lost nothing out of this.
Lost nothing? A man is dead, and you lost nothing?
I think now is a good time to wrap things up. Clara, are you still taking Nagamori's job, or is he still going to do that recap thing?
That is his choice.
Let me do it.
Nagamori, are you sure? You look unwell.
I'm fine. We're getting this over with so Yuta can have her big moment and then screw off!
Oh, ouch, I'm so hurt.
This case began immediately after Clara, Yutong, and I found Mori unconscious in her room. Natsuhiko, Osomi, Sayonara, Mari, and I had made an agreement and schedule to watch over all rooms with potentially dangerous materials inside. But after Mari was attacked, I did the foolish thing of asking Clara and Yutong to take her place and guard Osomi's lab for the day. I'm aware this person is no real culprit, but I will address him as such for the remainder of this discussion. Because this is when the culprit learned that some of the prop guns in Osomi's lab were in fact very real, putting their plan into motion. The culprit used everything they could have possibly learned against us to formulate a perfect murder, even going so far as to get the victim in on it. We don't know when Natsuhiko was made aware of the culprit's plans, or why he agreed. But all we know is he did, in fact, agree to his own death, and had a hand in preparing for it. While the culprit prepared the suicide, the victim happened to run into Yosuke in the hallway. He said some ominous words that, in hindsight, were clearly warning signs of what was to come. If only we all noticed the signs sooner. It was likely after Yosuke was back in his room that the victim, or the culprit, grabbed a chair from somewhere in the building and jammed it under Clara's door. This was to prevent her from waking up before the morning announcement and exposing the entire crime before it occurred. Aside from setting up the crime scene, we don't know what happened for the rest of the night, because what really matters happened when the morning announcement went off. Natsuhiko put the gun to his head and we know the rest, I'm sure. The culprit had no time or interest in mourning, though. The rest of us were waking up, so they likely had only a few minutes to get themselves an alibi. They threw the bedsheet they held up to protect themselves from the blood in the laundry room, and ran down the stairs to grab the gun from the corpse on the floor, probably being careful to not get blood on themselves in the process. The culprit stashed the gun in the trash can in the cafeteria, and hid until they heard Evelina go by with the laundry she agreed to do. All that was left for the culprit was to sit in the cafeteria with the rest of us until Evelina screamed, giving them an alibi for the crime. As much as they did, and as much as I want them executed, the ultimate mountain climber, Yutong Fujika, is not the Blackened. The true killer is none other than the victim himself, Natsuhiko Tomita, the ultimate linguist. Honestly, there are a few things I don't know, but it doesn't change the truth.
With all of the semantics out of the way, the voting interface is open now.
Now, about those questions. By all means, ask away.
Can I start?
I don't see why not.
Alright then, 2 things. 1, how were you so calm about this? And 2, what was at the top of the stairs that got blood on it? We didn't find anything that would have even possibly fit that description.
Well, 1, I'm not dying. And 2, you didn't find anything because I still have it on me. If you want the truth, even I didn't notice the blood this bad boy left on the stairs until it was too late. But this was all one big test anyway, so it was no skin off my back.
Is that a bullet casing?
And what do you mean by test?
Oh, come on now, rule boy. Don't tell me you haven't thought of ways to cheat the system. I was not about to suffer the same way the last moron did. So, I was gonna plead my case to them. To Monojuke.
Plead your case?
You all had a hard time figuring out if I'm the killer or not, so wouldn't they be having the same predicament? If you all voted for me, it would have been wrong, because I didn't pull the trigger. But without my contribution, Natsuhiko wouldn't be dead at all. And, well, technically I would have deceived you all, so...
So you killed him?
Let's be exact here.
You made him kill himself, all to test a theory you had?
Well, with the argument I gave, even he thought it was for the greater good.
Oh, I am not buying that for even a second.
Mr. Tamada did appear to be a pacifist in nature, so I agree with Miss Sazaki.
Well, it was simple math, really. Clara, what's worse? 1 death or 3?
No, that can't be what you did.
Oh, but it is. Even Natsuhiko couldn't argue the numbers. It was better for him to kill himself and put his faith in all of you to get it right than the alternative.
What alternative?
If he wouldn't do it himself, I'd kill him. And then Clara locked in her room too, for good measure. Now, there's no way I'd be able to pull that off and get away with it, so you guys would vote correctly, and I'd be guaranteed death as well. As much as he hated me, numbers don't lie, do they?
Yeah, Natsuhiko?
I'm thinking we should go. We have no reason to discuss revealing secrets. Bach told me the rest of them are in her room. Should we go there?
Half that room hates me.
Please.
Sure. Hey, Natsuhiko, do you mind going in alone?
Why?
You're acting strange.
Right. I understand.
Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm just worried about Clara is all. It's a long story, and maybe I'll tell you in a few days. Just keep an eye on her.
I can go back and check on her if you want.
No, don't draw attention to it. Just trust me. Have a nice night, Nagamori. I mean that. Au revoir.
Clara, I'm so sorry.
Now we are back!
We've done a bit of discussing.
Yeah, honestly, even we didn't know what to do with Yutong if you all figured this one out. It feels a little unfair to just give her nothing after all.
I earned that, thank you very much.
Sure you did.
You earned a kick in the ass, that's for sure.
Ito, can you control your bitch?
There is so much happening right now. Can we keep this to one thing at a time?
Agreed. One thing at a time.
Alright. Well, this has been very entertaining, but I'm gonna head out and pick up my next moves. You all should do the same, got that?
Get her! On it.
Get off me! I didn't kill anybody!
Do you guys need any help?
I can look for some zip ties. I don't think that will hold her forever.
Excellent idea! Once we leave, Abelona and I will do just that.
Hey, nice work! Whose idea was this?
Mine. The moment we all found out she wouldn't be dying, I had the idea. She doesn't exactly deserve freedom after this.
What? Fuck yeah, I do! I won! I'm not dead!
If you really won, we'd all be dead but you.
Yeah, you're no winner. Just kind of mean, honestly.
When do we get to beat her like a piñata?
Do that, and you're dead, Yosuke!
So, what is the plan? Lock her in her room? We still have to feed her and stuff to make sure she doesn't die.
Maybe we should put some cloth over her mouth. She looks like she has a mean bite.
Will do.
Blissful silence.
Go team?
Yeah, go team!
.55. Are you ready? Hey! Answer me when I speak to you!
Yes. I'm ready.
Good! You know the consequences if you don't comply.
I'm dead either way. Yes, I know. You still have time to do the right thing, you know. None of this has to be this way. We both have families to return to.
You've been begging for sympathy for hours now. What makes you think that I will change my mind this close to it?
Winning?
Yes. Winning. Winning this stupid game and getting on with my life.
How can a talent be worth more than a human life? I don't understand.
Sure doesn't mean it either way. So fine. This isn't my first time I've killed for my talent. It's my greatest accomplishment, and it won't be taken away by time here.
You've...
Yep.
Yutong. Yutong, please. Please, you can change. I can help you. We all can. Just take the gun. Let's go downstairs.
Oh, Natsuhiko. So naive. Whatever. Good night, Natsuhiko.
Yutong, please.
Or should I say, good morning.
Well, that was quite effective. I'm almost impressed with you all.
And we are almost flattered.
So, are you all ready for the punishment?
We still get one of those?
We unfortunately can't kill her for what she did, but we think we have a solution.
Those juicy secrets of yours. None of you know Yutongs. Well, I guess Natsuhiko sort of did.
He did?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, wait! Why don't we start with those old talent replacement files?
Those? But why? How are those important?
You'll see.
I'm feeling worried again.
Yutong is restrained. If anything, I'm intrigued.
Please keep your eyes on the screen then.
Whoops! Looks like Yutong was never the first choice for her talent anyway!
How is that possible?
Who's the real ultimate mountain climber?
It's still Yutong, technically.
The former title holder was named Mindai.
Former title owner?
Yes. She was found dead in the mountaintops. It was ruled an accident. The price people pay to reach the top.
But of course, you can all see where this is going.
Actually, we have no idea.
Jeez, Yutong killed her! Yutong killed the title holder to take it from under her nose!
And, to rub salt in the wound, Yutong, Fujika, Mindai were a loving couple.
Are you sure it was loving?
No, but level with me here. I'm doing my best with what I'm working with.
Wait. How the hell do you guys know all that?
Well, she confirmed it last night for us. But we read through all of your student records and followed the paper trails they started. Some of you have some really gory histories.
So this girl was supposed to be in our class?
Before she was murdered? Yes. She'd likely be in this trial room with you all.
Not as exciting as a flashy execution, we know. But what can we really do here? Beat the living daylights out of a monophone?
Wait, write that down, that's not bad.
Yes, it's not bad at all. It's awful.
I guess that was all we need to see?
I'm a little relieved, actually. I don't know if I could have stomached another execution.
Ditto.
Right. So, who's going to get Yutong out of here?
Yosuke and I can handle that.
We can?
Yes, we need to speak to her after certain remarks anyway.
Wait, why?
I refuse to teach you basic social awareness. Just come with me.
I'll grab her arms. You get her legs. Come on, Yutong. The less you thrash around, the fewer times I can accidentally slam you into a wall.
Avalona, how are you doing?
How am I doing?
Yes, you! You stumbled upon that horrible sight all on your own.
From now on, nobody's allowed to do laundry alone. New rule.
Hey, wise guy, I think nobody doing anything alone is a better rule.
Good point.
Girl, I don't think we ever got to ask, but after your secret got revealed, and seeing the body, it hasn't been easy on you, has it?
No. But this isn't about me. Somebody just died.
And that is an awful thing, but you're not dead. You're right here, and you need help.
Just because others need help doesn't mean you shouldn't ask for it too, dear. You deserve it just as much as the rest of us.
I don't know what to do with myself here. I want to help, but I don't know how.
And you think any of us do know? We're all winging it here. But clearly you've done so much right because you're still here.
So, none of you are mad?
Mad about what? That you were made bitter by everybody around you? That you need to be in service to them to survive? How could we be mad at you?
Come on, Belle. I think the kitchen is still open for a little while longer. We can try to make waffles again.
I thought that went horribly the last time you did that.
I solemnly swear not to let Bok throw anything this time, and if she does, I will catch better.
Thanks.
This is feeling a lot less somber than last time.
I'd say that is for the best. Only one person had to die after all. Even if that one person was the best of us.
So, were you really planning on stealing everybody's secrets?
Odd question, but yes.
Oh, come on, Hideyo. Isn't that really mean?
Maybe so. But if it will help Chiyo and I survive, then it is a necessary evil.
Oh! Shit. I owe Clara $5 when we're out of here.
Pardon?
Rin and I had a bet going. I knew deep down you and Chiyo cared about each other, but she had her doubts.
I am not the one to confirm such childish things.
Yeah, but if it'll help you and Chiyo survive, then it's a necessary evil. Right?
You two are insufferable.
Really makes you wish Shinzuko picked a different group of people to force into acquaintanceship, huh?
Well, if he did, then Mr. Tomata might not be dead. He died for you, Miss Stepanova. He died for you. If he knew you any less, I do not know if he would have done such things.
Yes, I see. I think I disagree.
Oh?
Elaborate.
We were friends, yes, but I think he would have done the same thing for any of us. That's just the kind of person he is. We all deserve to live, to be happy, even people like you, Tong. The punishments being brought upon us here are inhumane, and eye for an eye can only get us so far, so yeah, I think he knew that.
Interesting. So he did this for you, Tong, as much as he did it for you. What a strange guy.
For the record, I would have let either of you die.
Haha, let's get going before Nagamori blows a gasket.
Please, take care of yourself, Nagamori.
I will. Thanks, Clara. For everything. Mari.
Don't speak. I know. Let's just stay here for a while.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, for standing up for me.
Right. Yeah. Hideyo was full of shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So full of shit.
Right? Like, where does he find the audacity?
I think he hides it under that obnoxious hat.
Ha!
Nagamori?
Yeah?
Why did you leave me?
Mom and Dad. I left Mom and Dad. I didn't want to leave you too.
Right. I understand. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Sheesh. You leave blood for a few hours and all of a sudden it's a pain to get out of hardwood. Running out of time here, Kaio. Couldn't have started this mid-trial like a smart person. At least the pool area was wet. Made mopping such a breeze. Ugh. Oh, you two!
You're one of the TV people, aren't you?
Maybe? Don't kill me, please.
We won't.
Yet.
But you four are about to get a lot more cooperative, understand?
Starting with telling me what my secret means.
Oh? You really don't know? Wow, girlie, you really picked a stupid one, huh? Well, it's as the paper said. You're the one who brought everybody into the killing game.